Hello Virgo, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Virgo, you are the lucky winner of the roulette wheel of the astrology deck. So I've been shuffling it out to see whose reading is next. You are next. Who's sitting in the weights here? We still got Leo, Cancer, and Taurus. Like, actually, that's interesting, isn't it? I mean, it would go in that. No, Gemini would be in it. Anyways, let's not talk about them. This is all about you. So, what do I say? So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to say. So I've pulled out some oracle cards to get started in this reading. Now, this is my third attempt. So let's just go there first, okay? So this is my third attempt pulling out oracle cards. And why it's my third attempt? Because every time I was pulling out cards, we were getting so much dark shadow energy. I thought, oh my gosh, am I doing it? So anyways, this, and it's kind of funny. So then I eventually just thought, you know what? I'm going to the shadows of the Middle Ages. Going to that deck. We're getting such dark shadowy energy. But you see, the thing is, I'm calling your energy. This reading is all about you. This isn't about someone around you. It could be how, like, you were perceived in certain instances. So I'm not sure if you're navigating something really difficult right now. And, yeah. So anyways, the funny thing is, this deck still has some of that heavy nuance to it, but it's not as dark and shadowy as some of the other decks. So I'm going to show you the cards that I've pulled out already, but we are going to pull out more cards together here in the rest of this reading. So who you really are, we have magnifier. So looking really carefully, perhaps, at some details around you. I do want to say there's a sense of hypervigilance around you. And so I'll probably lean into some of the energy that I pulled out, you know, that I ended up not going with, because it's still there. The card that actually came out for you, my first attempt with the archetype deck, was the Judge in the reverse. And this is someone utilizing information in a false way. Now, as I say that, right, like that can be taken in a lot of different ways. It could be somebody who's outright lying and manipulating for some type of personal gain here that could go against, like, justice and like even karmic truths. I kind of feel like actually, like, pulling out the cards was giving me nuance to your energy, like, and then doing it again and then settling on this. It's giving me a nuance that would have just taken forever for us to go through together, and I probably would have lost you like halfway or whatever. Sorry, Larry's very restless. His routine has changed a little bit the last couple of days. I can see him in the corner of my eye. I don't know what he's doing. But the other thing that I want to say is, with that Judge in the reverse, there could be, like, this is almost like, let's say there's something that you're trying to find out. You're not necessarily, you don't have any bad intention about finding it out, but maybe the reason for finding it out, you have to kind of, like, you know, fudge it a little bit. You know, go to human resources and say, oh, I need to know da-da-da because I'm going to take vacation or something. But there's actually another reason you need to know it. So, I mean, it could kind of be like that, right? Like, there could be certain parts of yourself here that you are needing to protect. No, you were already in there, Larry. We can't hang out in the cantina indefinitely. That door does need to close eventually. Just kidding. Swear. Cats swear with their tail. And then they walked away. How most people perceive you is very interesting, is the chameleon. So this is my When in Rome card. You adapt your behavior, or who you are kind of adapts to the situation that you're in. People pick this up about you, and you could be very versatile in terms of your personality. And whatever situations you happen to find yourself. So actually interesting, because this reminds me, like, okay, I'm showing up in this way to get this kind of information and to understand something, right? Which could kind of explain the Judge in the reverse. How did I put the cards back? Yeah, I have them actually here. I might go into them periodically. Yeah, I'm going to keep them over here. I started with the archetype deck and I was like, holy crap. Okay. So, okay, that's how we are so far with this. Now, what most people misunderstand about you, this is really interesting because the boy card came out with this. And I want to say there could be, I know because most of you I'm probably reading for adults here. Well, I think I am. My channel is directed in that fashion. It's not for children. So I'm wondering if there's something here that a boy has literally said about you or that a boy knows about. I don't know. But that's the part here that's misunderstood. And that could also be a reason why you are maybe trying to skirt to find certain information or to look at something carefully here. Because you could be thinking, all right, you know what? If there's a kid involved, I don't know. I don't know how that... But you know what's actually funny? Because the card that came out, that was one of the ones that came out in the upright, what most people misunderstand about you. And it was child wounded. Awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children. Opens the learning path to forgiveness. And it has, right, like a boy, someone younger than us. It's kind of funny, right? Like it could be like a child in some sense here. So as I said, I'm just going to show you what these are. We're going to start exploring it because there's a lot of depth to this reading, Virgo. I mean, it's been actually, you know what? It's been a while since I've sat down to do a reading and then I'll come on and I'll say, you know what, this is my third attempt with you guys. What's going on with the energy? And a lot of times I end up leaning into the cards that I was previously pulling out. And I feel like this is where this is going. So it's been a while since I pulled out like a reading like this. How does this affect your image? It's very interesting because we have the coffin card here. I kind of want to say that whatever image you have is gone. Okay? Like whatever image, there's something here about your image that doesn't exist. Oh, it's interesting, right? People perceive you as the chameleon. Is there something that's happened where, like, kind of how you're perceived or what your image is really strongly connected to maybe a situation or an environment? Like something that is much more changeable than, you know, us, like moving in and out of situations. Couldn't it be like things are finished? I don't like it's. I'm not getting like a death energy, you know, with the coffin. I know it's very like foreboding, this coffin card, but it's kind of like the death card, or it's more like a final card because the death card is about births and deaths and rebirths. It's a little bit, maybe I would even say like the world card. Say a quick hi and we gotta go, boo. He's pissed. This is his third day of having limited access to his playpen because there's some work being done on the outside of the house, but they also need access to the garage where there's water, so he can't go to that. So two of his favorite places, it's like he's come in and said, look at me guys, feel sorry for me. But yeah, Larry's sad story. You know, it's gonna get better. And he wakes me up early. He wakes me up at like 6 a.m. Like, let me out to my playpen. Let me out before people come and I can't go out. But come here. Let's sit with me while I talk about Virgo, okay? Sit with me while I talk about Virgo. Oh, you've got excitement today. Him and Lily are going to do trauma bonding at the groomer. So that'll be fun. Trauma bonding with Lily? With your sister at the groomer? Yeah. Okay. So there's something about your image that is like... Maybe even some people think things are done with you. I don't know. That's what I feel like. It's such an interesting energy. What is the one? Bye-bye, Boober. That came out... Oh. The image here was scribe, preserving knowledge and information, and that came up in the upright. In that area, like an image. I thought, oh, that's weird. Because also the way that you, so here's the other thing. The way that people perceive you came out as the warrior in the shadow, trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicting on others, right? And that came after the judge. I'm like, what the fuck? Virgo right now. What are they up to and what are they doing? But you are actually, well, that's odd, right? Like there's an odd thing going on here. Like it's like in one case you're this and in another case you're that. I feel like people... well, like, well, not just people, all things do. Like even Larry, he's just full of mischief. But I want to say too, he's probably like bored and edgy because he can't go out and do what he wants to do. So he's finding trouble. He's definitely finding trouble and causing it. Yeah, it's almost as if you're very mutable. Maybe that's what it is too. Like you could be going through a really big shift here, and it could be deeper personality traits of yourself as well. Now this is interesting. What's your soul's hidden agenda at this time? Well, it's karma. That just felt really heavy too. Well, then the next card is too. And so it's karma, justice. But that scared me because you had the Judge and the Warrior in the reverse. Like, what is Virgo up to? What should your next move be? Is the Talisman. It is like some type of protection here. Spiritual protection? Strong boundaries? What is going on? So, okay. This is the thing that I find so interesting. Has there been a child or someone who's accused you of something? I don't know. It makes me wonder. That's Larry in the background. He's managed to open a closet door, and he's kind of slid off a shelf and pushed the other door open. Okay. Oh, and then at the bottom, so then check this out. Then you have Angel upright, Goblin reversed, and Fairy in the upright. Why? This something about this energy. It's like reversing negativity, or it's reversing. The fairies will work with whoever, right? Like the fairies can be downright mischievous. The fairies can also be very benevolent. And this is almost like fairies being guided by angels instead of goblins. Goblins are destructive and menacing. What? So I'm going to add energy oracle cards to this. Yeah, there's something very deep going on here, Virgo. Like, okay, here's the other thing. Like, it could be something simple. Like, maybe you went to the fair, or you went to a park or something with your nephew. And some people might have seen you and thought, oh, you have a kid. Like, you know, like, I don't know. It's odd. It's an interesting little area. Okay. You are anxiety magnifier. Is this looking carefully at anxiety? Is this overanalyzing? Or is this trying to create anxiety? Like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure who I'm picking up here. But, okay, how most people perceive you, right? The chameleon. Rest and rejuvenate. But that's almost like I want to say maybe it's pretending to rest and rejuvenate with the chameleon. Whatever you're doing, people are suspicious. They're like, I think people might be suspicious. What's going on here? Yeah, I didn't know what I was walking into when I sat down to do your reading, Virgo. Okay. What most people misunderstand about you is the boy. What the frick? See? Deceitful boy? Or deceiving a boy? Or why you would do that? Or have you? What is going on? How this affects your image? The coffin. Caring connection. What's the end of a caring connection? Okay. Wow, this is a crazy reading. I really feel like I'm picking something up here where a child has accused you of something. You could be taking a break from a relationship, or you could no longer be in a relationship. People might think you're someone you're not. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's all coming together. Because, right when I was talking about these archetype cards that I pulled out, I thought, what is going on with Virgo? Like, why are they... Right? Well, Why are they, Judge Shadow, offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority? And then how most people perceive them was the warrior in the shadow, trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. But then the scribe is something about writing the truth. There's an image here, though, of you, like, writing down the truth. What is this? I don't know, like, involved some, like, sort of legal case here? Do you have access to the legal system in some way that other people don't? And maybe that's, like, you're trying to use that to your advantage. You're trying to use something here to your advantage. I feel like that there's something that you have access to that not everybody does. And it might not be the court system, but it's something. You could be trying to put some type of pressure on another person here. I'm going to be honest, like, you know, I don't know, I'm not a judge and a jury here, but I feel like something's happened where you've been misappropriated. Somebody has said something about you that is maybe untrue. And it could actually have been the result of a relationship coming to an end. Right? And your soul's hidden agenda here is karma. Like, it's the truth. It's... Okay. What was the card that came out for your soul's hidden agenda? What was it? No. I must have slipped it in the deck, like, not... It's weird, I don't remember. You know, the other thing that was weird, too, now that I'm looking at it, because you got the boy, what your next move should be, right, was talisman. But in the archetype deck, it was student in the reverse. Arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. This is protecting yourself from them. Who is this? This is like a kid that's accused you of something. What the heck? Okay. Victory. Look at what you really want here. It's almost like you want the truth to come out, and you know, it's like you know the truth is going to support you here. It's very important that you protect yourself. Your talisman. Confidence. Confidence here is the key. That's your next move. Purposeful and enthusiastic protection. Let's just read the talisman to get that. All tied up strategy. Magician in the mirror, all tied up in strategy. Knowing your true power. Yeah, boy, this is quite an interesting reading. I'm glad I've done it in this way, because if I had just gone with the archetype deck, I don't know, I wouldn't understand the nuance here. This is one of those readings that takes quite a few decks to pull out. Where's the book here for talisman? All right, this is your next move. 82. The talisman card represents protection, luck, and spiritual power. It signifies the presence of a powerful charm or object that brings positive energy and wards off negative influences. It suggests that the individual is surrounded by divine or supernatural support and that their intentions and endeavors are blessed. The talisman card encourages the individual to trust in their own intuition and to embrace the magical forces at play in their life. If you have encountered a person and are wondering how your fate will unfold with them, when this card appears, you can confidently consider that person as your talisman. Walking around. Was that the kid or the cat or the dog? I don't know who you encountered. I don't know. Maybe this is someone who's giving you access to something here. But magnifying anxiety. That's who you are. You could be really freaking freaked out right now. I don't know what's going on here. I could see that. I feel like somebody has wrongly accused you of something. Well, I don't know. Let's go into the tarot. Jump to conclusions. This courtroom is not adjourned. No, but in all seriousness, like, that's kind of scary. I'm going right... No, I got to pull one tarot out. My spirit tells me to follow the rules. Okay. Okay, who you really are. You have the magnifier and anxiety. Oh, Seven of Swords. You are up to something. You are up to something. Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like something has wrongly happened here. So yeah, you are. This is almost like you understand here that the system and the world that we live in is not necessarily a just and fair place, an honest place. How most people perceive you. Rest and Rejuvenation Chameleon. The King of Swords. That's interesting because maybe that's how the chameleon comes in, because the King of Swords is not anxiety. The King of Swords is somebody who has like a really clear thought process here, and they know exactly what they want to do. They're not second guessing themselves. They're not running plans over and over and over and over again in their head. But you are. But right? You might be showing up extremely cool and collected here. And people are like, oh my God, they've got to be putting on a brave face. They've got to be. But I don't think it's just putting on like a brave face. I would say that it is coming into some type of centered energy, mindfulness, balancing yourself. I'm feeling like an anxiety here. Okay, deceit. Boy, what people misunderstand about you. The Queen of Wands. What people misunderstand about you. The Queen of Wands deceiving the boy. Is it someone else? Or is this, because, okay, so now we have, I wouldn't necessarily call it a motherly figure. Like if the Queen of Pentacles or the Empress came out, maybe even the Queen of Cups, I would. It could be how you're connected to someone. I'm going to have to develop that area more. I was hoping for something a little more definite. Okay, caring connection. The coffin. How this affects your image. The Ace of Wands. It's almost like a revelation. There's a I don't know, there's a revelation here that a relationship has ended, or why a relationship has ended. All right. Your hidden agenda here is victory and karma. I just feel like there's some type of injustice, right? Some type of injustice. Wow, the devil. The heck? Yeah. The devil. It's like your hands have been tied here somehow. And you're determined to untie them. Your next move, okay. Wait. Sorry, just a second. Going back into something else here. Okay, I don't know if this is some type of like, okay, I'm coming back to the area where what people misunderstand about you. Okay, right, like there's a woman showing up and a boy. And is something that these people have said? I don't know. Okay, so your next move is the talisman. Protection, or somebody's come into your life. or you're coming into someone's life. I don't know. Like you sort of have like the energy of like a warrior in this reading, but it's weird because it came out in the reverse. Well, 2 cards tried to come out here. It was the Moon and the 9 of Swords. This is protecting yourself, right? Get your confidence here. What can help with confidence? A strategy certainly can. Having a plan. Because there's that 9 of Swords, which is like the anxiety card, which is who you really are. And is this like trying to protect yourself from fears and overthinking? Build your confidence. And that building confidence feels like, you know, having a plan, having a strategy here. The 3 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. It's almost like you're anticipating a conflict here. Yeah, you're anticipating a conflict. You can't, Larry. I'm sorry, Boober. I'm sorry. You're going to have excitement in a few minutes. You're going to go to the groomer with Lily. Yeah, you'll love that. Yeah, get all brushed out. 7 of Swords, anxiety magnifier. Maybe you're trying to... the King of Pentacles. Who you really are. You're the King of Pentacles here. Gosh, let's go back over here. Go back over here. So, I mean, you're coming out in your earth sign energy here. I think specifically in the zodiac, you're the Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn is the king, but you are... If I would describe, like, if there's something going on here where you're... What are you doing to my shit? Now he's playing with the plants. If there's something going on here, right, where I feel like there's been some type of injustice that's occurred, you've got a lot to lose here. You could also be trying to look closely at someone. You could be worried about someone here. Tell me about the boy. Tell me about the boy. Okay, the boy has the 6 of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the 4 of Pentacles. This is almost like trying to change somebody's mind. Or somebody who's set in a mindset has a mindset here. You want to play with that? Is life too boring right now? I'm so sorry. What's the deceit? What's the manipulative tactic? What's the deceit here? The 8 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Some sort of secret at work, like a secret at work. Some sort of unknown information at work. The Queen of Wands. How's she involved with this? Oh! This is crazy. The Devil came out. It landed on the King of Swords. And then the other card that came out was the King of Swords that landed across the Talisman. It's almost like you're seeing someone as very toxic. You're seeing the truth of someone here. This is very complicated. So, how most people perceive you. Okay. The Chameleon, Rest and Rejuvenation, and the King of Swords. But why is the chameleon? Like, why do you have this when in Rome? Or is it because people sense that you're anxious, but you're not showing it? The chameleon. The Three of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Well, there's something here that you have, like, that you're targeted towards. Where are you going with this Eight of Wands? At least this is part of the perception. The King of Wands. I don't know. You're the King of Pentacles. It's almost like you're going to go and have a talk with someone else. That's what I want to say. Somebody's done something wrong here, and you're going to go and have a talk with them. Or at least it looks like it. Like, it could, right? Because the chameleon, it could be like, you know, did you hear what so-and-so was saying about you? Or, oh my God, I can't believe that. And it's like, I heard that too. And then you're down the street and someone else says, oh, well, I heard this about you and da-da-da-da-da. Like, what the H-E double hockey sticks going on in this town? And it's like, well, I'm going to go have a little talk with so-and-so. But it's like, you're not. That's the thing. I just have to laugh because this is intense. Okay, the King of Swords. Look at the King of Swords here. There's a lot of kings. Well, the King of Swords is out twice. Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. You're trying to get your mindset on. I don't know. I feel like you're trying to free yourself from something really complicated. Trying to free yourself from something really complicated? Or people perceive? No, this is the perception. No. You're the King of Pentacles. So is this, are you pretending to be the Nine of Pentacles? What is going on here? Well, just wait a second. Because now this is showing a little different here. Okay, this reading is going to take a turn. Now, I could be reading for one of you, okay? Or this could be someone that you're dealing with, right? And we're kind of looking at it from two sides. There could be someone here who's pretending that they are single. The person's pretending that they are single. I'm acting like I'm single. I'm acting like I'm, right? They know acting. No, they are acting. They are acting. Because this person is the King of Pentacles. They're pretending to be the Nine of Pentacles, like they don't have any responsibilities here. They're not married. They don't have a family, whatever that is. But what do they want to do here? Now, I want to say it's like, well, I'm going to pretend I'm the King of Wands. Right? I'm going to pretend that I'm the King of Wands. But then I want to say, and is there some type of desire towards the Queen of Wands? Using some type of manipulative tactics. I feel like I'm reading kind of like the other side of what's going on around you. This could be somebody that you meet first through, I don't know, through, like, maybe through a child. Maybe you're at the park or something like that. Or, I mean, for some of you, you have older children, because I know some of you are older, and maybe you're out somewhere, or you're, I don't know. I don't know, maybe this is someone you figured this out, because the carrying connection in the coffin with the Ace of Wands. Let me clarify that and see how this goes. Interesting. So, the coffin. The King of Cups. I don't know, it's feelings. Suppressed feelings. Why is it, what's this revelation with the Ace of Wands? Or it's an image, like you have a revelation. I have a revelation. The Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Wow. What is going on? I feel like somebody's married here. Somebody is married? I don't know. For some of you, it could be you. Could be you. And you're pretending like you're single. I'm the King of Wands. I can do whatever I want. Come go as I please. Your soul's hidden agenda here is the devil, victory, karma. The devil. The Eight of Swords. The Ace of Wands. Okay, the Ace of Wands is over there. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like there's two things here. Either somebody is desperately going to be trying to hide the truth, and the truth is that they are not who they're pretending to be. Well, no, that I feel like, or you're going to try to see the truth here where you can't. Well, it's kind of funny how I feel like I'm getting like the flip of this. Victory. The Knight of Cups. Freedom of your heart space. Karma. Oh my God, what are the chances of that? You got another card called Karma. It's the Judgment card in this deck, but it is called Karma. Double karma. What's going on, Virgo? This is powerful. I know I've been a couple comments being like, when's the Virgo reading coming? Well, honey, it's here. It's here. Talisman. The Four of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Fool. This is you protect yourself. Okay, so that's interesting. As we have these kings developing here. I feel like, okay, I feel like somebody's leading some of you on in some way. Or you're leading someone on, depending on where you sit with this. I feel like there's someone here who is really actually, they're hiding the truth. This person is married. This person is in a relationship. This person has responsibilities. They are pretending. People see them. Maybe this is you. I don't know. That this is somebody who is single or attempting to become single, maybe with the King of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, right? I'm going to have a new beginning here. No more broken hearts. I become the King of Wands. My desires and passions, I can fulfill those as I would like. Nothing going to stop me now. And then here, right, like this is to protect yourself, the Queen of Swords. So I feel like you guys are someone who is not in a relationship, well, or the Queen of Swords. Yeah, we'll read it that way. It's weird when I feel like I have two energies. Like one steps up and the other one steps back, and then the other one steps up and the other one steps back. You hold out, somebody here hold out for a fresh start, the Fool. No complications. This third chakra. The Empress, the Seven of Swords, and the Emperor. See, somebody hiding something here. Somebody's hiding a relationship. The Moon. The Three of Pentacles. It's almost like afraid of the kid. So I don't know. The Nine of Swords. I feel like there's... Okay, so here's the thing. Oh, it could go two ways here. Just a second. Get back onto that. Wait, let me not look at that. It's going to take my mind off. All right, like... Children can be manipulated, and they can be manipulated by other people to do things, and they do not necessarily understand that what they're being asked to do is manipulative and deceitful, and it's not a good thing to do, right? Especially if that is coming from an authority figure in some way, like it could be coming from their own parent, or it could be coming from someone else, and they're like, oh, I should do that. Okay, right? So there could be some sort of deceit that's come around to you in that way, because there is like an adult type figure here with the boy. I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, there was another side to that. Shit. Anyways, well, that's how that came out. Okay, let's go back over here. You know how I was saying it's like I get one side that kind of comes forward and then the other one recedes and then back again. It was like the one receded and it didn't come back. When the Nine of Swords, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Cups. That's the end of anxiety. What you should do, protect yourself. You should protect yourself. I'm telling you right now. I feel like there's somebody here who's pretending to be someone they're not. The Star. Got the Star. You got the Star. Well, that's a reading and a half, my friends. I'm going to go do the extended. Oh, God. This is going to be interesting. No, which energy is going to step forward? I'm going to ask what you really need to know about yourself, what you don't see about yourself, and what is your truest path. What? Thank you so much, Virgo. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.